Hey Saga heroes, welcome to session 31, I believe. That's where we are. Either way, we're doing a lot of cardio today, so get ready for that. It's gonna be fun and intense. So we're gonna warm up in just a moment. I'm going to check my computer and I will be right back with you. Let's start warming up because I need to warm up. I am feeling, as Dylan likes to say, a little bit crunchy right now. So let's start with our top down check-in. Roll out my neck. And other side. And now it's going to look from side to side, over my shoulder. From here, I'm going to do what I call the weird conductors or strange conductors. Just bring my arms up in front of me and then out to the side. My elbows are bent. I'm opening up my chest every time I bring my arms up to my side. And I can also feel that a lot in my upper back and my shoulders, and it feels really nice. Do a few more of these. All right, from here, I'm going to focus on the shoulders. I'm just going to go forwards. Bringing them up and rolling forward, and now back. For that little pop there. All right, and now one at a time, little shimmy.
Aisha says William and I are.
Who said that?
Aisha.
Hey, Aisha. And William. Hope you're enjoying doing this one live. All right, from here, what I want you to do, because again, I really need to focus on some upper body warming up and opening. I'm gonna just tighten everything and open. Tighten everything with like crossing my arms in front of my body and open. Everything is contracted and then I open it. All right, then go ahead, take your arms out to the side and do those nice arm circles. Going forward, and I'm going back. And you should feel a contraction in your shoulders every time you go back. All right, let's go ahead and take our hips out. And now go the other side. Bring it down to the knees, bending forward and rocking back. Let's see, we've got some lunges happening in our workout today. So we'll start warming those up too. And my legs have basically been sore this entire week, so apparently I need to keep adding on that pain. All right, from here, I'll just pop there. I'm actually just going to go up one at a time with my calf raises. One foot's going to be down, one foot's going to be up. Kind of like I'm just walking in place without lifting my foot up off the ground completely. I'm just lifting up the heel. And now I'm going to do 10 calf raises. Both feet, both heels are coming up. Really focusing on lifting up those heels and feeling it in my calf. A few more. Awesome. Shake it out, bouncing back and forth. I'm going to actually do my palm strikes. I'm really working on that pivot motion and that torso twist. Full extension with my arm. Trying not to lose my balance. Shake it out again. Do those little pendulums, standing pendulums. And you'll notice I don't have a mat today. You will not need a mat, only really for the cool down portion. Of course, if you would like a mat while we're doing push-ups and such, you're more than welcome and encouraged to use it. And now you're just gonna shift from side to side. These side lunges are not making me super big right now, not going really deep, just still feeling everything out in our legs. Okay, now let's do some front lunges. Again, not super deep, still getting everything good and prepped and warmed up. You can lunge out at different angles too. You can go straight, you can take it in this diagonal formation. It is up to you. And you'll just feel that opening happen in different places depending on the angle that you are lunging. Now let's do some more side lunges. This time we can go a little bit deeper. And make sure that when you are doing these, you're really pushing your butt back and sinking into your thigh. And a couple back lunges, because why not? All right, shake it out. You'll do some arm circles while bouncing. Going back again. All right, cool. Let me check the time real quick. All right, we got time. Let's keep warming up because we really should. Right now what I'm going to do is just do a little bob and weave and then come up with a knee. Bob and weave, knee. This again can be really slow, really controlled. Just work on bringing that knee up and don't even worry about making it like a proper knee. You can literally just bring your knee up and forward. It doesn't have to be a full like Muay Thai knee. All right, from here, bounce out again. Let's do some of our knee circles or crescent circles. We'll do 5. 5, and now extend it. You can say expand, expand, or extend. All right, other side. We're gonna go knee circles outside. 4, 5. And now extend. And 5. Bounce that again. For funsies, let's do 5 and 5, inside, outside. While balancing, we did these for our Buffy workout. Call back for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you cannot balance the entire time with that one foot hanging up in the air, then it's okay if you need to drop it down. If also the pressing kicks are too much, just do those knee circles. Go the other side. 1. Get a little balance and stability work in before our actual workout. And some bouncing. 4 and 5. Awesome. Do those shifts again. Right now I'm bouncing side to side. I'm still kind of coming into this little side lunge a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and do 5 of those crawl outs, those interim crawl outs, and we'll hold on the 5th one. So we'll just crawl it out. Hang on here for a second. And bring our feet up. All right, 2 more. And 1 more. Oh, my bad, I forgot to hold it. So going back down, and I'm holding it. And from here, go ahead, take your right leg, right knee to right elbow, and kick back. Knee to elbow, kick back. 4 and 5. Now I want you to hang out here for a second and go ahead and pulse that leg up 5 times. Drop it, left leg. Knee to elbow, kick it back. Knee to elbow, kick it back. 3 more times. From here, pulse it 5 times. Awesome. Hold it here. You can sink back into your knees, but having it still hovering off the ground. I'm going to find this position. And then jump on forward and bounce it up. I'm already quite sweaty. Granted, that's nothing new and this basement does not help. Anyway, all right, let's talk about our workout. The first thing we will be doing is a rear lunge to a lead front kick. And we're going to switch our sides after 10 times. I'll break that down further so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Then we have pike push-ups, 2 standard push-ups. Then our jumping elbow to thigh. Then we have a combo, which will be a parry, and you're parrying off the rear hand to a cross. Lead uppercut. Then a lead leg center check. Essentially, you're checking a kick that's coming from the other side. And the option is to lift up your other leg and meet it. This time what we're doing is we're taking our lead leg and crossing it over our center line to meet that kick. And then from there, we're going to do a side kick out of that. Again, the combo is parry to cross to lead uppercut to lead leg center check to side kick. And then we have plank jumps. 1 more time. Rear lunge to lead front kick. Pike push-ups, 2 standard push-ups. Jumping elbow to thigh. And our combo, which is a parry to a cross to a lead uppercut to lead leg center check to side kick. And then plank jacks. I'm going to break all that down right now. All right, so our rear lunge to lead front kick. What I'm talking about here is, let's say I'm starting with my left lead. I'm lunging back on my right, and then I'm stepping up and kicking with my left. And Brett is telling me to move back, and I'm actually going to show you from the profile right now. I'm lunging back, stepping up, and kicking. And if I do that at full speed, you get this nice ballistic motion happening. So I'm back, and if you want, you can also put out your other hand. It feels natural. And in this case, your right can touch the ground, and then you just step up and kick. If I do it on the other side, I'm lunging back with my left, and then I'm stepping up and I'm kicking. When you step up to kick, make sure you bring your hands up to guard. They can be down and still active when you're in that lunge, and still make sure when you're coming up that you have your nice guard. So that is our rear lunge to lead front kick. I'm sure there's a better name for that. I've seen it in a lot of things. I just can't remember right now, and that to me is an easy way to understand it. Next, we have pike push-ups to standard push-ups. You're gonna get down and go basically into a downward dog position. And then from here, you're gonna do a push-up. You're gonna try to think about headbutting the floor, but don't actually. It's gonna lower down, and then straighten up, standard push-up. Come back down, right push-up, standard push-up. Back and forth. You're kind of making this little wave. And it's going to require a lot of core stability. So that'll be fun. All right, then we have jumping elbow to thigh. This is just that core exercise. You're bringing your elbow to your thigh or your knee. And I like to say, like, imagine you're hitting your thigh with your elbow. You're just going from side to side. We're going to add a jump. So it's just going to be this motion to be more cardio. But if you need to take it back down and just march it out, you can do that, and you can really focus on that twist, on that activation of your core, which you still should do when you're jumping, but it's easy to get a little lost and forget, oh yeah, I have to activate my core while I'm also doing this movement. And that's also more of a plyometric movement. We like that word. All right. I know, Brett, I'm sorry. Now our combo is a parry. So let's say I'm in my left lead. I'm parrying with my rear hand. I'm parrying, let's say, a jab. Parry, move my head off the side. From there, I'm going to go with my cross. And then I'm loaded up for my uppercut. And while I'm bringing it back down, okay, the person's trying to kick me with their, in this case, their lead leg. I am doing a center check. I still want my foot flexed. I'm checking their lead leg, and this is a Muay Thai combo. And then from here, I'm gonna do a sidekick because I'm prepped for it. If you can do that without dropping your foot, that's awesome, but if you need to, especially because you don't have something to rebound off of, that's also acceptable. So you can, real quick, go here, down, and then sidekick. Then bring it back. I'll go to the other side. I'm gonna parry that jab. Now they're in southpaw, and I'm in southpaw. Parry the jab, cross, uppercut, center check, and then sidekick. And bring it back. I'll do it on both sides one more time. Show it from the side. Parrying, cross, uppercut, check, sidekick. Bring it back down. I can switch sides. And I'm going to switch sides this way. I'm parrying, cross, uppercut, mid check, sidekick, and bring it back down. That is your combo. And next we have plank jacks. We know plank jacks. Some of us love them, some of us hate them. Either way, we're doing them. Starting plank, obviously, and literally just jack it out. If you want and you're feeling extra energetic, you can come up and go ahead and just do this extra little air jack, basically. But that is not required. If that's too much for you, don't do it. If you are doing it, just remember, when you're coming back down, you still want your knees bent. You don't want your legs completely straight. It's going to put a lot of shock through your system. And each time I'm doing this little bounce, these jacks, I want to make sure my knees are bent to absorb that impact. If the jack is too much and you just want to step out from side to side, that is another option. All right, I'll grab water real quick and then we'll start it up. Any questions so far? Yes, William and Aisha, we are glad to have you both. William, I hear you've been doing my workouts, and that's awesome. I hope you enjoy this one, and I hope it doesn't burn you out too much, but Aisha says that you are really getting good. So that is super, super awesome to hear. All right. Where is the kettlebell? Is always the question. All right. Hopefully this will get us muted. starting up about 5 seconds. You're gonna bounce in between. All right, so lunging back, kicking. 10 times on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching. Knock straight from the side. You want to actually make that step into a little hop and do kind of a jumping kick. When you go fast, it kind of turns into that. That's about 10. All right, from here, let's just bounce it out a bit. I'll make it 12 on my next one. Okay, pike push-up to standard push-up. Starting in pike, coming down, and then standard push-up. If you need to, you can do the standard push-up from your knees. If the pike push-up is too much, you can just hang out in downward dog for a second, and then come forward, drop your knees, and do the push-up. I would still recommend trying to get into that downward dog position after every push-up, just to start activating that, and also you get a nice little leg stretch. All right, elbow to knee. So I'm not. What else is new? Remember, you still want to keep your core nice and tight, even if you are jumping. I'll show you the side. And I'm coming up on the balls of my feet instead of my full foot each time. All right, and center. Okay, combo. Parry, cross, uppercut. Gonna do that check, and then sidekick. Switch to the other side. Parry, cross, uppercut, check, sidekick. Parry, cross, uppercut, check, sidekick. And play around with it too. You know, you don't have to go exactly at the moment that I'm going. If you are thinking about it like from a combative perspective, choose the right time. And you can think about defending, okay, that's my moment. And then I'm coming in and doing that. Back. All right. Blink jacks. Yay. First. Remember, if you want, you can bring it up. That sounds long. are going to bring it up, you're going to want to do it when you're in this closed position. So you can open. And bring it back. All right, round one is done. How are we all doing? Wendy said she has to work out after. That's fine, Wendy. I missed the same combo one more time. I apologize. Hopefully you understand it now. I'll go through it once more, super slow. I am parrying the jab. From here, I'm going cross, uppercut, mid check. And then I'm just taking my knee up and back to fire a side kick. Let me know if that makes sense to you, Isha. And look. All right, starting back up. 10 or 12 this time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Had this kind of like back and forth seesaw motion happening. All right, that's 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Maybe I have to do 14 next time or 15. Bounce it around. I forgot about this. All right, pikes and push-ups. Let me know how you all are enjoying this one. I know Wendy said she liked how it looked. Let's see if we can actually do it. If you need to take a second too when you're in downward dog or pike to hang out, it's totally cool. Now the arms are starting to get a little tired. All right. Now we're going elbow to knee. Let's do this. You can hear the my feet squeaking on my sweat. Almost fell there. I am a safety hazard to myself. And again, if you need to march it, you can do it slow. So really make sure you emphasize that elbow to thigh and the twist. Combo. All right, so we're parrying, cross, uppercut, check, side kick. And that other side, parry, cross, yep, cross, uppercut, check, side kick. So we have 2 defenses here and 3 strikes. That's how you can think about it. Parry, cross, uppercut. Sidekick. Bounce around. Right back. And cross, uppercut. Plank jacks. Kick up a few times. And again, if you need to modify, and just step it out from side to side. That works. Almost. All right. One more round left. All right, off me a shot above it. That makes sense. It's a weird one. It does. This is one of those where it's like it's really helpful to have a partner because you are responding and feeding off of them. Basically, when you parry this and you go for your cross, you're thinking about kind of skipping off of their cross when you parry it. So get that immediate counter. And then kind of the same thing for the check. William has finished his 2 rounds and run away. It's okay, William, I understand. One day we'll get you for all 3. And now we're getting back to the next round, the last round. Let's go. I'm gonna try for 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switching legs. Down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice, wow. All right. So you are planks, or our push-ups rather. These you can take super slow. Feel all the muscle contraction. Again, you need a rest for a sec. Go ahead and do that. So again, nice stretch and downward dog. And then keep going. Alright. So much sweeping. Elbow to thigh. If you want to, you can travel with this one. Going back and forth, or backwards and forwards. You're already going side to side. And kind of increase your movement. All right, combo. And parry, cross, uppercut, mid cover, and sidekick. You can have a lot of lead if you want. Lead it with parry TO. Moving your head off the line, and then straight. More. All right, plank jacks, and we're done. The last round, go ahead if you want to push it, go for it. Either faster or do those air jacks. And that is our workout. Take a second, get your breath back, kind of just move and shift. Right now, we did actually do a lot of upper body as well. So, just kind of swinging those arms out. Up and down, forward and back. Releasing that tension really be helpful. All right. Now let's take it down. You're going to go into a squat. Hands are going to come between your feet. And up. And down. How are we all feeling right now? I think you can see how I'm feeling. I am a very sweaty mess. And I have to get my breathing back, which is a good thing. With these workouts, I want to challenge you, but I'm also challenging myself. And doing these with you keeps me accountable. And sure, yeah, I do a lot of stuff on my own, but I can change at the pace when I'm by myself and not have to worry about it as much. Or be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take like a 10-second break or whatever. I can't do that right now. So thank you all for tuning in and joining me on these, because you're helping me too. All right. Now I'm gonna come down to center, With my right hand outside my left foot. Swing from side to side. Left hand outside of the right foot. Bring it back down. Swing from side to side. Hands to the floor. Bend forward. I'm taking behind me. Try to get my chest to my legs. Bring it all the way up. Now I'm going to take out my mat. I could do this on concrete. That is the wrong side. It's okay. During this time, just go ahead and get water. Edit that out. All right, go ahead. Get onto your mat. Now go into downward dog. We've been here for a while now. Pedal out your feet. And let yourself sink into the stretch. Should be feeling that in your upper body, in your shoulders, and in your legs. Come forward. Hover with those knees off the mat. I'm going to bring my hands out a little bit. And sink back and go forward. From here, go back into downward dog. Bring your right leg up. And bend the knee. Bring it forward. Into pigeon. Go ahead. Let your other leg be long. Sit up nice and tall for a second. Fold forward. Bring it back up. Bring that leg up behind you again. Back into downward dog. Left leg comes up. Bend the knee. Bring it through. Try to sink into your hip. One side might be tighter than the other. It's usually how that happens. Fold forward. Right back up. And extend your leg back and back to downward dog. And now go back actually into that knee hovering position and take your right foot forward. Bend your left leg behind you. And we'll just do some poses from action flow, some movement from action flow. So you can still kind of sink into your leg a little bit here. And then switch. And then sink. And switch. Leg can come up. Come back down. Switch. Up. Down. Switch. Up. Do that windshield wiper rear switch. Another time. So now from here, take your rear leg. Bring it up. Go into that half kneeling lunge. Let yourself sink into it a little bit. Bring it back. Oh, there you go. Switch again. Right leg. Sink into it. And we'll do this one more time for each side. Going to bring that all the way back. Switching again. Left leg. And up and down. You can open up your hip a little bit. You're opening up with your shoulder on your leg. One more time. Right leg comes up. Sink it down. Bring it back. And now, from here, let's go ahead and just get ourselves back into downward dog. Pedal out again. And sway from side to side, shifting your weight. Your left arm, your right arm, and then crawl it up. And come all the way up. And now we can chat. All right. Turn off my music. And I'm a little sniffly right now. Sometimes what happens, and I discovered this term, it's exercise-induced something or other. It basically means a stuffy nose. And for years, I've been like, it's so weird. I might not be sick or anything, but I will notice that sometimes when I work out, especially when I'm doing like high intensity or like cardio things, my nose will get really stuffy. It made no sense to me. And then I came across this thing and I have to find the actual scientific term. But basically it just means that like sometimes my nose gets stuffy when I work out, which is fun to deal with. But so it goes. Other people have much bigger problems. All right, let's look through some of these comments. Aisha says, thank you for the verbal encouragement for William. He wanted to ditch out because it was hard, but hearing that people believe in him kept him going. Oh, that's awesome. That's so freaking awesome, Aisha. Go you, William. He believes in being an evil stepmother. He agreed to working out with me for one round Monday through Friday so he could pick a special meal on the weekend. That is awesome. Yes, as Dylan is saying, he barely does the workouts. But when he was much younger, or when I was much younger, says Dylan, I did workouts like him a lot. When you train young, your body goes through some very lasting changes. It's great to start early because of my old Kung Fu training, which is very similar to hero conditioning. I've been able to keep up with lots of high-level workouts, even when I'm in a deconditioned or out-of-shape mode. Getting your body back in gear is like riding a bike in some ways. Keep going, William. Doing it now will have lifetime benefits. Seriously, like, and some of you know this. I didn't start really getting into martial arts, at least not as intensely as I have been. I didn't start until I was about 24. That's when I started really going and doing training, live training. I used to train myself with DVDs and books sometimes, which I still do. But now I also, in the before time, I did do go to classes and such. Yeah, I'm about to be 31, and it's like I wish I had gotten into this stuff when I was a kid. It would have, I think, greatly improved my skill level. Yeah, so either way, it is still awesome that you're getting William to do this. And William, it's awesome that you're sticking through this. I know, like, clearly you can see, even with me, it's like after 3 rounds, I'm like, oh my God, it is a lot. So kudos to you. All right. Yeah, Aisha, I know you were telling me about the basketball thing, so this will definitely help when he goes back to basketball in the fall. And Aisha says, after I eat, I often get a sniffly nose. It's really weird, but also happens to other people. That happens to me sometimes too. It depends. It's usually like if the food is both temperature-wise hot and also spicy. Definitely with spicy food, but that one makes more sense. And Dylan says, if he does Abra's workouts and some of my morning routine stuff, he's going to be in exceedingly athletic shape when basketball starts back up. Goal with training is to make people more athletic in all directions. Exactly. So keep it up, William. And also, send us videos of you two working out together, because that would be so cool. No pressure. All right. Any other comments or questions or what have you? How do y'all feel about this workout? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Do you hate me? That's okay if you do. And I will wait because I know that there is a lag. And we'll sign out in about a minute or so, depending on if there are comments.
We have 5 eyes, right?
Yes.
She did give you today.
Did good. Oh,
Yes.
it took me a second to realize. Awesome. Yes, I know. Yes. Aisha says, great workout as always. Also cool combo. Thank you, Aisha. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I know that you like the combos a lot. I hope this one was, again, like I said before, it feels weird doing it on your own, but honestly, like if you and William want to give it a shot real slow and you can just feel the what am I looking for here? Something to bounce off of, basically, and that would work.
Becca did enjoy it workout.
Yes, kept slipping on my floor with the push-ups and planks. I hear you, Becca. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that video, Aisha. That will be the highlight of my day. And on that note, everybody, we're going to sign out. Let's see, we will be back on Monday with another hero conditioning at 1 o'clock. And our schedule for next week will be posted. They'll probably be around the same as this week. And again, of course, as always, we have appreciated the donations that we've gotten. Right now, we still really do want to focus on the Black Lives Matter movement, and all of the really important work that is happening right now. So if you would like to donate, please consider donating to them and to causes in a similar nature, because we still got to keep fighting this fight. All right. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye, heroes!